What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to GazetteSports.com. It's JJ
and Mike,
and we're coming to you live via tape delay from beautiful Downey, California, and Warren High School, the site of this CIF Girls Soccer Division II Championship, Wilson and Buena.
Wilson trying to win their second CIF title in 4 years. They've had great playoff success under Jason Kirkwood.
Yes, they have, and they are celebrating the return of Renee Mendiola onto the pitch after her red card suspension. But the player to watch, Riley Ridgick, midfielder for the Bulldogs, because the Bruins are without their midfield power, Kim Marshall, due to a red card suspension. So we get started for this one as you just take a moment to, realize that these girls are about to play for a ring.
Hey,
Ba-da-day. One more time, bouncing around, the Bruins are ready to get this one underway, and you would expect the physical, bigger, I guess you could say, Bulldogs to get out on the front foot, but it was the Bruins in the 5th minute. Beautiful volley over the top from Kim Albino, up there from Renee Mendiola. She gets the bounce, puts it over the top, just misses. Maddie Grieve in the box. That was their best chance of the day, because right back at you, Bulldogs love that counterattack. But Bregan Saller comes up huge with one of her 5 saves.
You knew she was going to have a big day in goal, especially missing the Marshall at the midfield.
But the physicality was the story. As you see this physicality going back and forth, more often than not, it was the Bruins who were committing the fouls. And in the 10th minute, Miranda Campos with the service, and Riley Ridgick with a world-class header.
Absolutely ridiculous. She had a great game, and obviously in the 10th minute when you get a goal, starting it off in a great way as well.
Yeah, they did not stop. The pressure kept coming from the Bulldogs. They outshot Wilson 5-1 in the first half. That only Wilson shot, the one you saw. They had to foul the Bulldogs to just slow them down a little bit. And of course, Saller there to make some stops, but keeps on raining. Levy's gonna break, and in the 34th minute, again, it's Campos, again, it's Ridgick.
Can't say enough about a senior leader like Ridgick, able to make plays like that for her team. I mean, 2 huge plays, obviously.
Well, Campos' service was just beautiful, and on the other end, it was good service from the Bruins, but not nearly what the Bulldogs were getting, so it's 2-0 Buena at halftime. Halftime, tip of the cap, Bruin Nation. You guys definitely showed up, and the boys were ready to get rowdy.
Yeah, always nice to see athletes supporting athletes. JJ, is this from your painting class?
You like that? Hey man, when it's really dark on the field, it's still, bright outside. But if this doesn't go your way, it's not your night. This is a foul against Wilson, and we just keep going. It was like watching a Serie A match. The referee
That's not a foul.
The referee was definitely
That's not a foul.
Calling the game as it was played. Oh, Buena's winning, they're playing better soccer. Well, all of those aren't fouls, and he gives the red card to Jason Kirkwood as the head coach argues and hopes that he's going to protect his players. It's not the case. I mean, that's not a foul. You know what I mean? So they did get some chances in the second half, did the Bruins. They ended up getting 5 shots into the goal mouth, but nothing of real substance, nothing of real threatening on that back line. Obviously, you have to go to the foul differential, 23-10, the Bulldogs' way. Winner, winner, Bulldog dinner. They go up 2-0. That's your final. And unfortunately, the Wilson Bruins' amazing run ends on a sour note.
Yeah, I mean, it obviously doesn't discount any of the amazing wins they've had to this point, as you see some of that great sophomore class picking up members of a great senior class. Really, one of the best playoff journeys we've ever seen in the Moore League here in the last couple of years. Wild wins, but it was all Ridgick today.
Yeah, it indeed was, as you see that senior class win one last embrace on the pitch right there. Only a handful of seniors get to finish on a high note, and the rest of them have to end on a loss. It's unfortunate for this group, but they overcame so much this season. And just because at the end they weren't able to get over that final bump, that doesn't mean the hard work before that wasn't totally worth it.
Great season for Wilson, great season for Moore League girls soccer. Best thing about sports, there's always another season right around the corner, right here at GazetteSports.com.
Come back today or tomorrow, we will know whether or not the Bruins qualified for the state tournament.